So let's break down this really interesting theory on a political negotiation formula. Here's what we're covering. We'll look at the formula and then see how it's put into practice. So the big question is, right, is there really a repeatable formula for these kinds of deals? The idea here is that this one negotiation style has a framework you can use again and again. And it's basically 4 steps. You've got praise, strength, pressure, and then you get the win. Okay, so step 1, it all starts with building some rapport, showing a little respect. And the source points to quotes like this one as proof of that first step, the praise. The goal? Just to set a friendly tone, get everyone on the same page from the jump. All right, step 2. Now, the argument goes, you shift gears to showing off some serious power. And you see these huge splashy numbers get thrown around to really drive home that economic success. They also contrast economic growth to make that point about American strength even clearer. But here's the key. It's not just bragging. It's framed as an invitation to share that success. Okay, on to step 3, applying pressure. But the source calls them promises, not threats. Interesting, right? And you see examples where there are real, firm consequences if the other side doesn't play ball. But that pressure comes with a promise that certain lines, like actually using force, won't be crossed. So what's the theory behind all of this? Let's get into what the source calls the secret sauce. It's called the Overton Window. Basically, the idea that there's a window of publicly acceptable policies. And here's the difference. You don't compromise. Your crazy opening offer makes your real goals seem reasonable. You start way out there, and suddenly the middle ground shifts much closer to what you wanted all along. So, how did this all play out with the Greenland deal, according to the source's theory? Well, the theory is that the most important conversation happened completely behind closed doors. And this is what the source speculates was said. Basically, the conversation that changed everything. This private pressure, the source claims, was that final tough love step that got everyone on board. So to sum it up, it's praise, power, and pressure, all used to shift that Overton window. Which leaves us with one final thought. When exactly does a promise become a threat in these talks?